Good afternoon, sports fans. It's your friendly neighborhood Paul here, bringing you the next episode of Nostalgia on the Rocks, where myself and Probably Oliver sit down and talk about the games of old, the games of new, and everything in between. But this is a completely different setup. That's because we're doing a little bit differently this week. So instead of doing our normal show where we have a guest on and we talk about some stuff, we're just playing Back for Blood. So we have Nostalgia on the Rocks, aka Blood on the Rocks, and I am joined by my ride or die, the man with the most, the Tetris camp counselor of the world, Probably Oliver. Hello.
I'm not even giving like a fun little segue story. I just want to kill some Zambambos. I am so excited. I fucking love this game.
Hell yeah. And then, of course, joining us for the very first time is a man after my own heart, the one, the only, I think, or there might be 17 others, I'm not sure, Super Dog 18. How you doing, bub?
I am good. And as far as I'm aware, there's only just the one.
And, of course, rounding out this quartet of catastrophe, she is one of the best mods on the internet. She is a part of the Sword Maiden, the Scottish terror known as VirtualTrix.
I'm here to carry you boys.
Exactly. She's been working out back for like the last 2 weeks, preparing for this. She's like,
just ready to go.
Just fucking, just henched, as some would say. I think is the term that that British people use. I'm not entirely sure. I probably got it wrong. But I digress. I don't think it's a term. All right, well, we're just going to gloss over that. And instead, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what we're drinking. Oliver, what are you drinking, my man?
Right, well, we made one of the worst agreements I've ever agreed to in my life. But it's also the best. We're going to try and play this entire game tonight. I've looked at how long to beat. It says around about 8.5 hours. I am good to go for 8.5 hours if need be. However, if I'm gonna go for 8.5 hours, your boy needs some sauce. He's gone for some Monster.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
Okay. And then, so I didn't really tell Superdog this, but Superdog, do you have a beverage or are you just drinking water?
I do. I was just handed just some whiskey on the rocks.
Gotta love it. It's almost like that's the name!
Yeah.
They said the name of the show! And then, of course, VirtualTrix, what do you have, my dear?
Did I remember at the last moment that I had to go and grab myself a drink? Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I have Innocent Gun.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Over the whiskey barrel, so I'm quite happy.
I went a little white girl with this one. Because I was walking down the liquor aisle and I was perusing.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I went a little basic, possibly, with this.
Right.
Because tis the autumn season, the leaves are falling, it is getting colder. The air is filled with the smell of pumpkin spice.
If you tell me pumpkin spice, I'm leaving right now.
Pumpkin spice and apple cider. And I found this little gem. Evan Williams Spiced Cider, which is essentially whiskey apple cider from what I understand. A seasonal blend of apple cider liqueur and Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And now, it says best served either warm or over ice. So I decided, you know what? Let's go with the warm first. And thanks to the FNH cup, which you guys can get right now by hitting the exclamation point merch, which keeps the hot hot and the cold cold. We're going to see how bad this is. So, to everybody watching this, cheers to you and thank you so much for giving us a little bit of time as we fucking rumble and stumble our way through Back for Blood. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's far too late in the day for Monster Energy, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I'd have just stuck to the alcohol, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, and I might have warmed it up a little bit too much, so it was hot. But at the same time, it ain't half bad at all. And I'm kind of here for it right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep the top off so that way it'll kind of cool down a little bit. But like, that might be a drink. We might have something here, sports fans. We might have something. And Oliver, don't feel bad because when that drink's done, I'm gonna be getting some wings. My life is made of nothing but poor decisions. Okay, Act 1, running it. Let's go. Oh, what the hell? No, no, no. Not what I wanted. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Run it back right from the start.
Run it back. Run it back. Leave the game. Okay, now I gotta re-invite everybody. Wait, I don't want to... Oh, I don't... Okay, that would be why. Oh, what happened? Oh, shit. I think I broke something. Oh, what the hell? Did it just fucking... No!
I think
No!
put you back in the game.
God damn it!
I'm just wondering if Venge wants to like sub in for you, Paul. I'm just, you know, you're ropey right now.
Did you just say I'm ropey right now? Is that what the fuck you just said to me right now?
You're ropey right now.
But don't worry, Paul. It's not like we're trying to play the entire game or anything tonight. Like, you know.
Look, I sent the invites! I'm sorry! I can't believe you just fucking said that. It's funny as shit. I could have all the insults to be, like, slung my way. That was not one I was expecting.
I wasn't insulting. I'm just saying you could be at a better level than you are currently.
Okay, we're gonna have a chat about what I know is ropey and what you're trying to say is ropey, because I feel like I'm fairly certain they're the same, but I also am not sure anymore.
So, what have you all been playing?
There's this little game, you might not have heard about it, but Back for Blood? Pretty good.
Alright, so I'm gonna be running as Doc. That way I can do all the healy heals.
I'll go mom, so you guys can all yell at me when I shoot you.
Mom! Forever.
Mom!
And the Sword Maidens pick purple hair. That's the rules.
Now, I will say, like, to try and keep this, like, at points, slightly podcasty, we're in the first level, it's gonna be absolutely fine. Hey, I bought that Metroid Dread today, boys.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And, ooh, that game is really fucking good.
Okay, yeah, because I saw Andy playing it a little bit last night, and then I also saw Joe Medforce playing it a little bit. But, you know, I can't really take Joe's word for it on video games just because, you know, he likes, you know, anything that with Nintendo on it, so a shill, some would say. I wouldn't say that, of course, but some other people would.
I am not a Nintendo boy. Never have. Like, just never been a big Nintendo guy. In fact, this is my first Metroid game that I've ever played. Like, I love the genre. I love the genre of Metroid games, but I've never actually played a Metroid game proper. Now, I am only an hour and a half in or so, but it's really damn good. And like the whole gimmick with like there's these things called Emmys in it, which
Emmys.
Like, imagine your standard, like, Mr. X from Resident Evil types. They're just following you around and stuff, but they've got this cool little gimmick where they're actually, like, it's not necessarily that they see you, they hear you, and they follow you, and they'll find other ways around, like, the rooms that you're in to get to you. And they are, for a game that is, like, kind of cartoony, like, 2D, they are terrifying. Genuinely frightening at all points.
I'm glad I'm not playing that now.
It's a real good game. Like
like when everything that I heard about it was like it's really hard. I was like, really? Because I know there were some people that were like, oh, you know, you can't lower the difficulty, so like it's just stuck on hard. I'm like, okay, well, get good unless it's like an accessibility thing.
I mean, again, I'm still like early on. I wouldn't say like it's out and out super hard yet. Like it's kind of. I don't know, like, if you've ever played games like Hollow Knight or anything, like, it's sort of... I would say it's easier so far than Hollow Knight ever is. But at the same time, it is challenging.
Oh.
Like, it is gonna punish you, and it's gonna suck.
Oh, God. We got a spitter and a big guy back here.
There's another game I've been playing a lot of on Switch over the last couple of weeks.
What is that?
It is not Tetris Effect.
Is it Fall Guys?
No, it's a game that I totally forgot I owned. Came out about 2 years ago. I was super hyped for it, but just never got round to playing it. And then I was just looking for... I was on like a long train journey last week, and I was looking through my Switch like, I want to play something. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh my god, yep. I remember.
That game is so good.
I remember playing that, and I remember not beating it. I remember getting to Wakanda, and that was the extent of my... with that, my time with that game.
See, I'm not at Wakanda yet. I just got to I can't remember the name of the planet, the Immortals planet, and that's a damn good game. Like again, I same as you, Paul. I don't know if I'm ever gonna complete it. Like it is such a disposable game.
Yeah, because I think I got a little lost in the sauce on that one, I won't lie to you, because I was like trying to level up some characters and stuff, and I was just like, eh. Because I liked it, because I think I was running like Iron Fist for a majority of it. So I know Oliver, big into the Left 4 Dead franchise. Trix, I believe you are also big into the Left 4 Dead franchise.
Yeah.
Superdog, what about you? Like, were you a big Left 4 Dead?
I was big into it as well, yeah. Played hours into it on my Xbox back in the day. That was always in high school. That was like our LAN party game. You know, we'd all get together and just Left 4 Dead.
Paul, I'm right in thinking you never played Left 4 Dead.
Nope. Never did. It was always one of those
Really
games.
shocking.
Okay, because here's the thing, right? I would see it when I'd go into like the GameStops back in the day, right? Like and I say back in the day, which actually is now back in the day, like 2013, 2014, right? Which is scary that that's back in the day now. But, and I remember always seeing it. We had a random card pickup right there. But it was always, I was like, oh, this game is like pretty old and da-da-da. But they would still be charging like 30, 40 bucks for it. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm not, this game is like 8 years old. Like, what the hell? Like, why am I paying 40 bucks for an 8-year-old game? Get out of here with this shit. And so I just never got around to picking it up. And then like other things would like grab my attention, whether it be, you know, I don't even remember what the hell I was playing at the time. Probably Borderlands 2, Mass Effect, maybe a little NCAA, back when those games were still being made. But like it was just one of those game franchises that just completely missed me. And then I just see like this just absolute love for it. I'm just like, all right, I'm glad you guys like it.
So then, as someone who like never played Left 4 Dead, like, because I know I love Back 4 Blood purely. I said it during like the beta, like when we were talking about on the podcast for the beta a while back. Like, I liked it because it felt like Left 4 Dead, but I felt like there was something missing. Playing it the other night, like when it actually came out, I feel like whatever that kind of soul they were missing out on is there now. They've definitely found the special sauce with it, I think. But it's still also like it's a nostalgic love that I have for this game, just because of how much time I put into Left 4 Dead. So like, as someone who never had that like Left 4 Dead experience, how are you finding this so far, Paul?
So I really am I'm enjoying it, but I don't know if it's just because like the gunplay and it's fun. I really do like the card aspect. It like because I feel like that's really how you can like really change it depending on who you're playing with. So like in this scenario, right? I'm Doc, so my deck I would want to have really tailored to healing. So anything that's like healing based or that would give me bonus, you know, bonus item, like bonus health things, or just like, hey, yeah, your healing is now more effective, or this and that. I can then be like, oh, I can equip that because that'll help us out a hell of a lot more. And so like I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I am like, I'm really looking forward to like, you know, sort of in maybe a few weeks' time, like after I've run through the whole game like a few times, like actually bumping up the difficulty to...
Oh, running it like in Veteran and Nightmare?
Because that, like, I think that's when the card system's really going to come into play, like when it's actually going to... You're going to have to feel like pretty strategic about everything, like...
yeah, you're going to have to think about what you're picking and
that
the team's all doing together.
Yeah, so you're also going to want to have like the weapons spread out because like you don't want to have a bunch of people who are using like ARs. You'd want to have, because otherwise everybody's going to be trying to get that AR ammo.
Yeah.
And then what's wild is the like the team damage. Like when you start like Veteran, it's like 35%, and then a Nightmare, I think it's just like all the damage. The pain that you inflict on the zombies is the same that you're gonna inflict on your homies.
Oh, well, as far as like friendly fire is concerned.
Yeah, friendly fire.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, it do the big hurt. It do the big hurt.
That's because I'm really, really good at friendly fire. So how about like Trix and Superdog? How are you guys finding it as previous Left 4 Dead fans? Like
I love it. It's Left 4 Dead with enhancements to me. You know, the card system to be able to actually more tailor your experience and your abilities. You know, it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I said like after the beta was that it's it's 4K Left 4 Dead, and it's like that's something we've all wanted since what 2009 was Left 4 Dead. 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Something
think
around.
right now while we're running it quite like easy, it just feels like a new enough version of Left 4 Dead because you don't have to worry so much about going down or what card you're picking or anything like that. You know, that stuff will matter for us as we bump up difficulties and stuff. But right now you're just you're running it like you used to run it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we make that joke until we get like we hit a horde and there's just bad times all around us.
I mean, personally, like I am loving this game. I genuinely think there's going to be a conversation I'm going to have with myself as like far as is this game of the year, or it's definitely top 5 for me. Like, I
won't lie, I'm struggling to think of games that have come out this year.
It's been
Like,
a weird year, huh?
Like, it's not even like, oh, what games? Like, I'm sure there is something that my brain is just not connecting. I've just been playing like fucking Apex and shit. Like, I don't.
Well, Valheim came out earlier in the year.
Yeah. We had Valheim. I'd have to pull it up. Like, I'd honestly have to pull something up.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know, obviously, like, Halo's supposed to be coming out soon, and, like, we have just, like, a bunch of other shit that's supposed to be coming out. And so I'm just wondering, like, is something going to come out last minute and be like, holy shit, you know, knock our socks off? Or, I imagine some people are going to try to claim New World is going to be, like, Game of the Year, but...
I was looking at it, like, earlier. Super Mario 3D World came out this year.
No shit.
Yep. This has been a weird and long year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long year, but also a really quick year. Like, I can't believe, like, it's nearly over already.
Yeah.
That's what I like heard someone say, that the whole pandemic has simultaneously felt like 3 weeks and 3 years, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Yep. That is 1,000%. 1,000%.
But yeah, Deathloop came out this year. That one's been really good.
Oh, fuck Deathloop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually need to play more of that. I've been playing a whole bunch of New World, but that's kind of lost on its luster on me. Because, like, the fact that there's no mounts, you literally have to run everywhere is just so tedious.
Yeah, I was watching somebody who was saying, like, oh, yeah, it's all... You know, yeah, you can fast travel everywhere, and it's just based on weight. So it's like, yeah, just stop carrying all of your things on your back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of those things, you either love it or you hate it. It's like you either find it great and you run around to every little nook and cranny, or you find it tedious as all heck.
The other problem too, you know, is I bought it for my friends, you know, or like we all bought it together, we were gonna play it together, and then everybody just kind of like fell off it, so it lost its luster on that for me as well.
I just realized that Doc, instead of a knife, stabs people with a scalpel.
Nice. I do like. I mean, I know I've sounded like a broken record all year with it, sort of thing. Like, game of the year for me, it's still gonna take a lot to beat Returnal. Returnal for me was such a special game.
Oh yeah, fuck! Returnal came out this year.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he said Deathloop, in my head I was like, oh yeah. Oliver was loving that game, but in my head it was Returnal I was thinking about.
I think it was both.
I still haven't. I do love Deathloop, but I still haven't finished it. Like,
me neither. Yeah.
I played it for about, I think, like 4 or 5 hours, like on release week, and then something distracted me, and I've not gone back yet. Like,
Fall Guys.
Probably Fall Guys, yeah. Like,
It was New World for me. I played it, and then New World came out, and then I put a bunch of time into New World. But I'm probably gonna go back to it here soon, try to beat it.
Like Destiny got me in a big bad way that I wasn't ready for. Like Destiny 2 just came out and got me, like, literally, like I wasn't ready for it. Play It Forward in the chat is saying, I enjoy how each character has personal and team bonuses. That is super helpful.
Yeah, that too.
Which is then really going to make the, like, doing it on a nightmare where it's like, all right, you have to be this character. You have to be the character. Especially because you don't really have to, like, level up a character, which is kind of nice. There's no, like, oh, you're not, like, your doc is only a level 2. You need to get your doc up to level 10 or anything like that. It's all because of the cards. It's like, okay, well, that's nice. All we need to do now is, like, get those cards. So it's like, all right, well, you got to start with this, and then everything else is just kind of whatever after that.
I think because that's the thing with Left 4 Dead. Like, Left 4 Dead had, like, I mean, by the end of Left 4 Dead 2, there's 8 characters as well, but they're all identical. Like, there's no differences between them whatsoever. And so I like that there is actually that kind of... Because they're all, like, subtle differences. Like, each character controls exactly the same. As far as I can tell, they move exactly the same. Like, there's nothing like that, but there's just that, like, one little, like... So what, Paul, you were saying, like, Doc is what? It's, like, plus 20 extra health when you're healing people or something? And it's
you
like...
get plus 20% healing efficiency, and then as per level, I can heal you 25. Like, just with nothing. Like, I can just give you 25 health. But I don't know if that's counting efficiency, like, or if I can bump that up if I have my efficiencies and shit.
Like, that's...
That can come in super clutch.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Trix.
Like, that's almost comically overpowered.
I mean, kinda, but at the same time, I ain't gonna say shit to that.
Well, it is, again, at the lower levels, like, when you're not needing to, like, do stuff as much, like heal as much and all that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You're just...
Oh, yeah,
you are
I
on
imagine...
an easier mode, so you don't have to worry the same.
Oh, yeah, Play Forward was talking about it, the, World War Z, and how it kind of had a similar vibe to this, but not quite. World War Z was cool because World War Z had, like, just the volume of zombies that would just run at you.
Yeah, I never actually got round to World War Z. Like, it was one, like, when it first came out, I kind of dismissed it as, like, no, not interested. Like, imitation, not interested. Put it away. And then, like, because I heard, like, it just got really good. Like, it just... Or not really good, but, like, good enough.
Oh, yeah. It was like that was the thing. There was a lot of fun in those levels. Like that was the thing. It's like, and you had like where you would play the different, like you have the different teams in their levels, so you'd have like slightly different objectives. And that one, it was more like the heroes themselves were whatever, but it was like you had classes, and that was the big thing.
I don't think I ever actually played any kind of Left 4 Dead clone, and like, because I feel like there was a disappointing lack of Left 4 Dead clones.
There was a lack?
Yeah. I don't think enough. I don't think anyone really tried to do what Left 4 Dead did in like a major way, at least.
Yeah.
Like, you would have thought, like, with how successful Left 4 Dead was, you would have thought there would have been hundreds of games that were just doing what Left 4 Dead did.
Ow. Yeah, because I'm like, I know obviously like. I wonder if there was that they were just like they either were getting scrapped or they were just bad.
Yeah, maybe Left 4 Dead just won out because it was.
Yeah, and I think that was the other thing is like because Left 4 Dead was on Steam and like it was just one of those games that like, and then obviously it was like modded out the fucking wazoo. Like I remember watching Rooster Teeth at one point and they were playing it, and they were just like they were all Spartans. I was like, the fuck? Like why? Okay.
Well, as far as like a video game hot take is concerned, Evolve was good. Evolve was really good.
Evolve is a game that came out just a little too early. Because like I remember that having I remember that because it was a 4v1. It was there was like a lot to it that was really good and really fun. It was just...
Behind.
I don't know if it was a $60 game, and then they dropped it down to free-to-play. You want to talk about a game that just fucking fell off the goddamn map. God damn it. I'm even blanking on...
Enough to forget its name.
Yeah, enough to forget its fucking name. It was a hero shooter team-based thing. It came out right before Overwatch.
Oh, is it Battleborn or something?
Yes! Battleborn! Oh my god, you want to talk about a game that was just like... It had about a solid 2 weeks before Overwatch came out, and I really loved it. And then as soon as I played Overwatch, I was like, oh, this is better.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Ollie, what happened? What happened?
I just didn't like those birds.
Ow! Fuck you, and your arm.
All because Trix decided to alert the Horde.
I can't believe I would do such a thing, honestly.
I know, it's disgusting.
Maybe I was just hoping it would take you all out.
I have a apple cider whiskey, which is still warm in the cup. And I won't lie, if I was like So what's the? I'm blinking on what the wine is called that you normally get in the holidays, where it's like warm. It's
Mulled
like
wine.
mulled wine. It is giving me big vibes of that. Where if I was freezing my ass off, this thing would be fantastic. Like I would pay I'd pay a couple quid to have like a paper cup of this. While walking around buying Christmas knickknacks that I don't need nor really want. But I can then send them to the family like, I was thinking of you when I bought this thing.
There's a really awesome like Christmas market.
Oh my god,
in, like,
yes, give me that.
City,
Got a crate here.
like close to where I live, and I remember a couple years ago we went there and bought like a little like paper cup of mulled cider. It was around about 11 o'clock in the morning. We were just gonna have like a walk around, and when we bought it, like the lady serving it went, "Do you want a shot of rum in there?" And so at like 11 o'clock in the morning, we were drinking mulled cider with shots of rum, and ooh, that was a long day.
Now I will say, while I was at the store, and I saw this, I also saw another thing that I almost picked up, which is rum chata cold brew.
Ooh.
Oof.
I won't lie to you. I had a moment where I was like, do I get both of these? Do I get both just in case one's bad? Oh, hold on. Over the wall. I see you. You are seen. We're not having this.
Oh, cool boy.
All right, pulling the lever.
Right, remember they come from in the room as well.
Yeah.
That's how we got fucked last time.
Oh God.
This is
Super
not
duper.
a good place to be.
Yep, not at all. Fuck. Wait.
I got the tumble away at least.
We're a hell of a team.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put that on the record.
I mean, I would say we are the best in the NTO, if not, this side of Twitch in general.
Easily.
I think one of the things I'm really looking forward to with this game is like next year's Games Done Quick. Because I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen any of like the Left 4 Dead speedruns. They are incredible. Oh, have any of you looked at like some of the weapon skins you can get?
Yep.
A little,
they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I took a little peruse through them, and they are ridiculous. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 2 down. See, it's all fun and games until we get to the next part, because I remember that next part.
No,
I
I
remember
love
that.
it's like, you know how it shows you your 4 characters and it gives you one of like your good stats?
Yeah.
And it's like, it was just showing me like my enemy kill, and then I was like, clocked. I was like, 122, Redden killed. I was like, right, kill. And then went to my stats, like 185. I'm like, oh, guys, pick up the pace.
I'm not saying you need to do better. I'm just saying I don't think you could do any worse.
I'm trying to do a pacifist run right now. Like,
Well, you're failing at that too.
You know what? I want reload speed.
ooh,
Double-
I hadn't even played the card with the incapacitated teammate. So if they stack, that's going to get even more ridiculous.
Yeah. See, that's one of those things that we'd have to double check. Like we'd have to
Yeah.
do some research on. Because otherwise, because right now that would mean that my cards would be my thing would be plus 40%.
That's the other thing. Has anyone figured out yet? Like, when you play a card, is the card gone, or do you keep the card forever?
Here's the toolkit room.
All right.
Oh, did anyone buy any toolkits?
Yeah. Give me a ping.
I should be up. I got stuff here.
God damn it.
There you go.
God damn it.
Is this helping, Paul? You also have 2 red dots on it.
Yeah, I've also
This one
got
here.
zombie eating my ass.
Right here.
All right. Fuck.
This one right
There.
here.
Right there.
Right
I
there.
will not open this door.
Right there. I'll
Here,
keep
guys.
doing this.
I found it.
What do we have?
you found it. It's right here.
Well, we can't have nice things. Ready to run this?
Yep.
Ready?
Yeet.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Going low. Yep. Go low. Go low. Oh, Super Dog, you were in a bad way, my man.
Yeah.
I was saving your life.
There's a big boy coming up the stairs.
Yep. All right, moving in the boat.
Thank
Press
you.
like fire.
Keep coming. Keep coming. They got a pipe bomb on them. Alright, who's doing the explosion with me?
I can. Where are you at? Hang on. Hold still. Hold still. All right, let's go. All right, I'm heading up to the front of the boat, or whatever
I'm
side of the
back.
boat this is.
Planting my explosive.
Planting. And explosive planted.
Mine's planted too.
Let's go. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You good, Paul?
Yeah, we're fine. I'm fine. Can't you hear how fine I am by my voice? I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
20 seconds.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of
10
time.
seconds.
Look at that. Look at that. I'm tap dancing. Woo!
You don't have any equipment to drop, Paul?
No, I used it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I bought one toolkit because I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to grab the things anyway. Woo!
Understandable.
Of course, play it forward. We nailed it. Hey, those characters weren't there with us.
They were there in spirit. After that incredible display, I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of chocolate.
Ooh. This gives me big Resident Evil 2 vibes right here. Or just Resident Evil vibes in general.
Yeah.
Where it's like Raccoon City is just getting overran. You're just like, nope, loaded it up. And then it's like, shit. A zombie turning, and then Leon's got to be like, well, shit. That was for nothing.
Shit.
Ugh. I got bitches tripping. Bitches love tripping.
I think, like, just based on these cutscenes so far, I think Doc is definitely my favorite character. She's the fucking coolest.
Yeah, she's just like,
Level where she's just like done with it. She's seen everything already in her time. It's like zombies, whatever.
and now that dude's just like, oh, hey, like, lady, I gotta, like, dude, I gotta go.
He's just like, I'm not bothered about zombies. I work in the American Health Service.
And then this fucking guy has been like, yeah, I've been hunting since I was about 12 years old. I just sit up in this church tower and just shoot at zombies all day.
As if that's what he's been doing his whole life.
Yeah, he's like, deer, zombies, it's the same. I can shoot a tick off a buck at 300 yards. Bad thing is, I know guys who would probably make that claim. Like,
I feel like Paw would be my spirit animal too, dude. Just laughing away on that minigun. Yeah!
big send!
Yeah.
See, I love Hoffman, but I 100% know who Hoffman votes for.
Probably.
Yeah.
I killed 231 Ridden.
Well done.
Got me beat by 5. How many mutations did you kill?
21.
Got me beat there as well.
How many Ridden did you kill?
231.
Ooh, 294.
Can't prove it.
Damn.